the window pane, driving 80 through the hurricane. Keep the eyes focused on the yellow line, running out of luck and running out of time. Glove box, stash the paradox, heading for the river and the jagged rocks. Throw the evidence into the murky deep, secrets that the water promises to keep. My heartbeat is a cannon in the chest. Put the guilty conscience to its rest. The lights are flashing. We need an alleyway buried in the dead of night. A story that can testify. Keep it hidden out of sight. Wash the red off of the hands. Stick exactly to the plans. Look 'em in the eye. Tell the perfect lie.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Bleach it, scrub it, don't you rub it. Whatever you do, don't admit it. Look at the mirror, fix
Just
the
sharing
mess
things
you
out and then we'll get
had.
started.
We weren't even ever there. We weren't ever there. Rehearse the story, say it really slow. Memorize the details, the scenario. Don't let the panic show up on the face, or they will put us in a cage inside the place. Beat is a cannon in the chest. Put the guilty conscience to its rest. The lights are flashing. We need an alibi buried in the dead of night. A story that can testify. Keep it hidden out of sight. Wash the red off of the hands. Stick exactly to the plans. Look 'em in the eye and tell the perfect lie.
Give us a moment to get everything shared out.
We need an alibi buried in the dead of night. A story that can testify. Keep it hidden out of sight. Wash the red off of the hands. Stick exactly to the plans. Look 'em in the eye and tell the perfect lie.
Hey, prime time.
We need an alibi. Run! A story that can testify. God! Wash the red off of the hands. Stick exactly to the
Hey, Fusion.
plans. Look 'em in the eye and tell the perfect lie. They found it.
I'm done with Discord.
Huh?
I'm done with Discord. I thought I had to do certain spots, but you already got them.
Yeah. I'll put this stuck.
Can't help. I'm not as speedy.
Hey, Azrael. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the KI3 Graticus Black, alongside me, my partner in crime, Crushing Kelly Black.
Hiya.
Welcome to Chaos Regional Wrestling's Nightfall pay-per-view night 2. Okay, so, as you all see, you see Lita and Lilith in a bunch of matches here. Reason for that. Kelly, you want to explain the reason for that?
Give me a moment. Didn't know it was my turn to explain,
She's
but
the
okay.
one who messaged you about it. So
And you decided to put it on your show.
yeah, but
Excuse me.
still.
Well, if y'all have been watching both of our channels lately, even when we were simply just dealing with the hunters, Lilith has a long connection as far as Liliana Lancaster, and Lilith having any connection with her basically causing shenanigans, not just with Liliana, but with the rest of the family. And Lita happens to be just one of those people, you fuck with family, she's gonna have
The
an
long
issue.
history between Lilith and Liliana spans back from the time Liliana was born. It's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
If you want to get into, just go watch replay episodes of BMWF and CRW where we've explained it all hundreds of fucking times. But during that time when Lilith and the Hunters were causing all of this shit, one Angelita Matthews was out pregnant.
With triplets at the time, and now that she's...
And during that time, she had issued a challenge to Lilith for a 7 Deadly Sins, aka a 7 Stages of Hell type of match. So, I haven't really had much time to really give her the opportunity to have that challenge done.
Plus, a lot has been going on as far as my channel, because she basically DM'd me the steps.
Yeah, so basically, this is a make good on a challenge Lita made a long time ago. So
Subjects!
So I figured, fuck it, I would put it on night 2 of the pay-per-view. Here's how this works. Each and every single match will be worth increasing amount of points, starting with 1 point for match 1, leading to 7 points for match 7 over here. The winner with the most total points after all 7 matches have been contested will be determined the overall winner of the 7 Deadly Sins. So, first match, Underground KO. Second match, Extreme Rules. 5-hour match, Janice and Light Tubes only. Third match, Last Man Standing. Fourth will be contested inside Hell in a Cell under submission only rules. Fifth match is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. The sixth match, Paul Utaker and Angelita Matthews teaming up together in intergender tag team action against Trigon and Lilith. Trigon also causing issues lately here, cyberspace, NWA, BMWF, you name it.
And to add in addition, the steps that I was sent, Lilith had her choice in partners to choose from for that Deadly Sin number 6. And basically Trigon is technically a demonic form of competition for Lilith with all the crap that he's been pulling. So basically she's using her abilities to worm her, to have him do her bidding in this 7 Deadly Sins.
Angelita Matthews, Lilith, First Blood will be the final match of the 7 Deadly Sins. After that, we move into title contention. Shulky winning the number 1 contenders match last night on night 1 will take on AJ in a 2 out of 3 falls Extreme Rules pin sub falls count anywhere match for the Kingdom of Chaos Championship.
Shulky winning that triple threat, winning one of those, winning the matchup, the triple threat, in order to determine number 1 contender.
After that, our main event of the main card, Olivia Takeshi, Kasaru Utaker, Leon Young, Marcus Corbin, all 4 victorious in the War Games match against the House of Ruin, earned the right to move on to tonight.
Myself was in a triple threat versus Vera and Violet the other day, so that's why I got my spot.
Kelly, who won the triple threat tiebreaker match for the win-loss records, will take on our champion Tomura Tagaya here tonight in the 6-way pin sub KO elimination falls count anywhere match. Then, depending on time, as I stated on Discord earlier, last night we did have a gauntlet that had to get discontinued because of glitches. So that gauntlet will take place here tonight, depending on time.
Or on a
Otherwise,
following
it will
show.
Take place next episode of Mass Destruction.
Hey, Fusion. Basically asking, so what happened? I guess I missed it. Grinning. We just started the doggone show, Fusion. And I don't care how biased this makes me, Lita for the win. In every single deadly sin.
The opponent changes that we would send it up for him when I have to call it this when you see people when you see people go for a pass kick. Well, I don't care if you go for a pass kick. So even if she's losing all the matches, she can still continue to go for a pass kick.
Oh, you're gonna want to check the chat. Coming out first, F5 foot 7, weighing 150 pounds, from Fairfield, Connecticut. The Sinister Sheenon, Angelina Matthews.
Yeah, I know.
And welcome to the stream, LD, the Youngs in Zen.
God forbid you just make something without having to know about it. But sure, yeah, he made it.
Living like I got a death wish.
I'm being sarcastic. I don't care.
Sup, Prime Time, welcome to the stream. And her opponent in the 7 deadly sins,
Hey, LD.
from the void, is Lilith.
And the rest of the family with you. Youngins, and on Wolfman.
And the sneak, I saw her somewhere in the chat. Yeah, I heard you had a little bit interesting situation with YouTube during your sugar night.
Yo, shout out to whoever made that Kingdom of Chaos
We
challenge.
know.
Nobody
It was me.
I
Shout
addressed.
out to me.
I addressed your ass already. I said, yes, God forbid you just make something without having to fucking brag and gloat about it.
I
But
was being like smart ass. How many times have you made something and been a smart ass about it? Yes, so am I. I'm just saying. I had to do it.
Really? Did you have to?
It-
Really have to?
No, I might not have had to, but I felt better because I did. It wouldn't be me if I didn't.
anyway, Lilith and Lita getting ready to start us off here in this first match of the 7 deadly sins.
And this is knockout only in the underground. Lita getting slammed onto her back by Lilith. Then drop base first on the knee. Lita's been busted open and we haven't even gotten to stage 7.
Well, if that's any fucking indication, Lita better hope that
That shit heals up. Oh,
And-
jeez. Crap.
heals up and doesn't break as quickly as it did here, because that will be a quick first blood match.
Yeah, and she just got whipped towards that ring post and cracked her head on it to the outside. Cause yeah, that's the LED version of the ring post with a lot of edges. Could make that that wound a fuck ton worse.
Yep.
I don't know what she's scratching on.
A box.
Eh. There's no countouts whatsoever.
How much is a fuck ton?
Anyways, back to the action. The two on the battling on the outside. Lilith has her in the powerbomb position and just power bombs her back into the ring. Lilith changing her mind about utilizing that sledgehammer. That moment of hesitation gave Lita a chance to try to.
You notice night 2's arena is different from the night 1 arena. I made 2 separate arenas for each night.
Cool. And Lita launched back into the ring. She don't got no ring ropes in order to block her way, so now just teeing off on Lita with that sledgehammer.
Lita, quit showing off and trying to make your opponent look good to make the crowd hype. Nobody gives a fuck. Just bait her ass.
Pretty much. I mean, this is supposed.
I did this as a wrestling pay-per-view, and you want to make money and have the crowd go home happy. But fuck this. She doesn't deserve
When it comes to Lilith, it ain't about the money. It ain't about making the fans happy. It's about
beating her ass.
A demonic bitch who needs her ass whooped. Plain and simple. Boots to asses.
Hey, I'm just saying.
No fucks given.
I'm just saying the way Lita was hyping up this match and her encounter, I figured she would have been throwing Lita or Lilith all over the arena right now, slamming her into barricades, you know, just bashing her head against the announce table a few times. You know, no fucks given.
Pretty much. That's the another motto she goes by, pretty much.
Look, all I'm saying is I don't want Lita to let this bitch have any form of offense.
Don't let her breathe, pretty much.
Hey, blood.
Yeah, we've got the demonic bitch bleeding now.
And about your comment about a demonic bitch needing her ass whooped, you leave mine and Atticus' mother out of this. She may be a demonic bitch, but she's still our mother.
I haven't said jack shit about your
You
mama.
said a demonic bitch needing
Which
her
is
ass
on
whooped.
the screen. I'm not saying nothing about your mama. Nothing.
Again, it's
Don't
the comedy stylings of one Azrael Black. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Be sure to tip your waiter.
Your set's over. Bye.
Kelly, you forget. Our mother isn't even demonic. She's the moon goddess. That's the joke.
Jesus. Anyways, back to Lita needing to get send Lilith from pillar to post.
Hey.
What?
No cross references.
I ain't cross-referencing nothing. Ain't my fault. It's a coincidence that we're a part of a certain person's channel.
It doesn't even go.
Tell that to this channel owner. Let's see how that works.
I am the channel.
I'm talking about the whatever. Just whatever.
You gonna get back in the ring? No?
What the
Just gonna stand there?
is Lilith just gonna
That's stupid.
just baiting her with I think a kendo stick or a barbed wire?
Shit.
Oh my god! Oh!
Fucking Lola just flying into the ring out of nowhere, knocking Lita's head off with that uppercut. Lilith victorious in the first match of the 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh yeah, Lita ain't gonna be happy whatsoever. Cause yeah. if she's not able to make it to the live chat, she's not going to be happy once she sees the replay.
Oh no.
Absolutely not.
Lita gonna have to pick herself back up and
Because next seven deadly sin is gluttony. First one was sloth. This one's gluttony, and this is Extreme Rules with barbed wire, bats, Janice, and light tubes as weapons.
all right, give me a minute to do this.
She can't get in some major offense with this. Come on.
Entrances will be off up until the tag team match
Yep.
for these two. Gonna just
To make things go a little bit quicker, because it's, for the most part, it's just the same two people back to back. She's prime time. Are you trying to find her? I think she's maybe underneath the bed somewhere.
Yeah, sure. Hi, what are you doing down there?
Lilith's missing with the coffin drop. Springboard splash by Lita. Immediately going for a cover. Check out at 2.
Onyx is under the bed scratching that cardboard box, is making a bunch of noise because Daddy won't pay attention to her.
And now Lilith is
Because
busted open
he's
again.
busy.
And Lilith is busted open again. Yay. Now put the boots to asses, Lilith. Yeah, for Lilith. Because, yeah, Lita ain't gonna be happy if she ends up losing both, this second one, too.
Well, to be fair, the first one's only 1 point, so she can afford to lose that one, but can't really afford to keep losing and let Lilith stack points. Mm-hmm. She can make up that one match just by winning this one and getting ahead 2-1.
Pretty much.
So
cover by Lilith, and Lita kicking out as the referee's getting into position.
See, I remember the other day people got mad at me for calling wrestling a soap opera. Primetime even just said it was like a soap opera. I'm not fucking wrong.
I don't.
Ooh, that's a big ass moon.
Hey, I have no problem calling it a fucking soap opera.
There's a big bright ass red moon outside.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This because
the wolf moon or whatever.
Yeah, it was. I believe it was supposed to have come out last night. Maybe it's just coming out. Deciding to come out tonight.
It wasn't out last night. It was fucking cloudy and snowing last night.
Well, instead, because I thought it was based on all those things I ended up looking up. I thought it was gonna be on the 3rd, but I guess it's on the 4th.
Hey Beast, what's going on? Welcome in.
Hey Beast.
Right now we are in match number 2 of our 7 Deadly Sins matches between Lilith and Angelina Matthews. Lilith taking the first match, Underground KO. Once again, as I stated before, each of the 7 Deadly Sins will be worth an increasing amount of points, starting at 1 point for the first one, 7 for the last one. All of them must be contested. Person with the most points at the end of all 7 matches wins the 7 Deadly Sins. This match, falls count anywhere, 1 fall to a finish. Last match, KO Underground.
So basically, overall, hope that and cheer for Lita to be the one winning, having the most points by the end of the 7 Deadly Sins. Pretty much.
Brief history for those of you new here. Lilith, longtime enemy of my family as well as the Utaker family. My daughter Liliana Lancaster, adopted by Paul Utaker and Celine Utaker many years ago, in order to help protect her from Lilith, who was seeking out control over Liliana at the time.
Lilith basically got control over her again the moment the hunters showed up, and
Let me
Tar
tell the
starts
story, please. Anyway, hey, shithead, quit making a bunch of noise down there. You're distracting. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, all this stuff with Lilith that I'm talking about, Paul, Celine, happened in 2K22/2K19. Years later, Lilith would end up resurfacing alongside the Hunters Trevor Belmont and Nathaniel Carlson, who just earlier last year ran roughshod not only here on CRW, but over in NWA, Cyberspace, and BMWF, responsible for the deaths of one Revy Corbin's mother and family, as well as the deaths of Colton Richards' family, were the Hunters. Of course, Trevor and Nathaniel have since been dealt with. Lilith, however, continues to be a pain in the family side. During all that shit with the Hunters, one Angelita Matthews over here, which you see in the ring, was out pregnant with her set of triplets. Of course, Lita, being the vindictive, spiteful bitch that she is when it comes to people fucking with her family, just could not let that slide. So, oh my god, quit fucking with shit down there, Onyx. Jesus Christ. I swear. Sorry, she's in her fucking crackhead mode. She's... What? She just woke up from a nap. She's hyperactive, wanting to play, and I won't pay attention to her because I'm trying to call this. Yes, I know, God forbid, right? Anyway, as I was saying, Lita, during this time, a few months ago, when the Hunters were causing their shit alongside Lilith, wasn't able to really go after the bitch because of everything going on in her own personal life. So I made Lita the promise that I would make it happen, and here I am fulfilling said promise. So, all this spans from several years of bullshit going on with Lilith, the Utaker family, my family, spanning across several different companies through several years and several storylines. And now Lita finally gets her hands on the bitch. I don't think she even got her hands on the bitch the last time when she was doing the shit back in 2K19 and all that too, because I think she was busy dealing with other crap then too and was never able to face her either. So yeah, this is...
No, I don't remember that part, but yeah.
Yeah, this is a long time coming for her. Anyway, Angelita Matthews victorious on the second match, taking a 2-1 lead. Third match will be worth 3 points. Last woman standing. Lita currently up 2 points to 1. Each woman taking a match for themselves. Lilith capturing the first match. Lita the second. We're on match number 3. So yes, it makes sense for Lita to recruit Paul in this situation to help team with her alongside Lilith. Most times she would recruit someone like Jeff to be her tag team partner in intergender situations, but given the history between Paul, Lilith, Liliana, Celine herself, and the rest of the family,
Who better than her twin brother?
who's actually dealt with her before.
Pretty much. Hey, Emma.
Emma, congratulations to you, LD and Lissa, on your win last night. You three will represent the Gorgon sisters as the trio's champions until their return. Although, I will leave it up to the sisters to decide whether or not they want to take those belts back, or if they want to have a match against the three of you.
In order to earn them back, in their own opinion.
Yes. Because I highly doubt LD's the type of person to just want to hand something over.
Yep.
Although, technically, to be fair, they were never champs to begin with, but they are now because they won that match. So the argument still remains. LD, I will leave that up to you when they return if you want to face your daughters alongside Emma and Lissa, or if you just want to straight up hand the belts back when it happens. Okay, so legit serious question.
And she just whoops her, beat her to the count of 10 for last one standing.
For a last man standing match, could I hypothetically hire Smoo to just sit on the person?
If only that were possible.
When Catherine, Samantha, and Morgana return, do you want to have a match against them alongside Emma and Lissa to determine who gets those trios titles, or do you want to just straight up hand over the belts back to them? I am leaving this up to you.
Because you basically were representing them, but do
they
you
are
want
also
them to
your
just...
yeah, you are representing them, and two, they are also your daughters, so you have the quickest way to actually speak with them and see what they want on their end as well.
So yeah, y'all can discuss and see where if they the girls want to just basically fight for the right to be champions, or just if y'all decide it's best that the titles are just handed over, since in actuality you are simply representing them.
Angelina Matthews now up 5-1, going into the family playground known as Hell in a Cell. This match worth 4 points. Lilith can tie things back up with a victory. Lita can extend her lead here. This match, submission only. And I think I forgot to turn off the entrance. Oh no, LD, that's the thing. I'm not going to be the one to discuss with them. It's not my decision. I am leaving this up to you and the girls. I have no say-so in this. If you and the girls want to face each other alongside Emma and Lissa to determine who gets those belts, since you just won that match last night when they returned, fine. If you and the girls want to just have you, Emma, and Lissa hand them back over the trios titles, since they are technically the champions right now, fine. But it is not my decision.
Basically discuss, let Atticus know what y'all decide, and then we'll move on from there. Point?
Yep.
Because either way,
I don't care either way.
yeah. As long as he has trios champions in place. And even Emma's like, she'll go with what, agree with whatever from her aunt TLD, whatever they decide.
Because, yeah, if I hadn't have gotten replacements last night, we wouldn't even be having this conversation, and they would have probably just ended up being stripped of the titles because of missing 2 pay-per-views in a row.
Mm-hmm. At least in this case, they actually have a say in the matter. And the only reason why most of this was just to be discussed with you before the pay-per-view is because you're their mother and you have a direct line to them and basically are a representative when they're not around in the live chat in order to speak for themselves.
I talked to about anything regarding any of LD's children
Is maybe Brandon.
for Samantha, yeah, but I don't want to talk to him about this situation because the situation implies more than just Samantha alone.
Exactly. Samantha can't be the only one making the decision.
I'm sure the girls would probably want to fight those 3 instead of just taking the belts back. But...
And LD's like, all right, let's test them.
All right, cool. So when Catherine, Samantha, and Morgana return, they will have a match against you 3, and if they win that match, they will be given their trios titles back. However, if they lose, well, then we will have new trios champions.
Yep.
Or still trios champions, depending on.
So even though you were y'all wrapped them the other day as them being the ones to have to go up against the Death Ride yesterday, you're the current holders of the said championships right now until they return. So it may say in the record books that in name only, y'all may be the champions, but this is so Catherine, Morgana, and Samantha can solidify their being able to lay claim.
I don't think Emma or Lissa, either one of them, have an official trios in my company either. Or yours, I'm not sure. Emma's not in your company, and I don't think Lissa has a trio.
Actually, I believe she's in the Spellfire Syndicate in my company is also a trio with Lissa, Vera, and Violet. If I remember correctly from my list of trios.
But that's not here.
Not in your company, no.
Yeah, so. And I don't know if LD has a trio either in my company. Because the trio for the girls is Samantha, Catherine.
Yeah, she in my company she does.
Yeah, I'm not talking about her.
But I don't remember in yours.
No, I don't think she does in mine. She's teaming with Tiny in my company, Jen in your company. The girls are teaming together here in my company.
Right.
And then I think LD's with Catherine and Morgana over in yours. So.
Yeah, LD's teaming with Catherine Morgana's the Demigorgons in my company, and they're to face the Wolves Den to unify my trios titles next month.
LD, if you two want to form an official trio alongside Lissa, neither one of you have trios here in my company, nor does Lissa at the moment. So you can actually make this an official thing if you guys want to.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if Lissa if they have no problem being an official trio with y'all.
Lita, submission locked in. Lilith trying to fight out of it, managed to get Lita to break her hold. Spinning back fist, series of strikes. Drops her down onto the back of her head. Yep, neither is LD or Lissa. So if you guys want to make that an official thing,
Just give us a heads up and name and if
Well, I
and
can come up with a name.
yeah, and how
I
how
have
y'all
control of Lys's character, so I can do all that shit.
and that if y'all have
'Cause
any
I don't care if they put them together with Lysa. Lita tapping out. We're tied up 5 points apiece.
oh boy.
Lita falling to Lilith inside the family playground. That's not going to sit well with her.
No. Well, now she can whoop her ass with tables, ladders, and chairs. For the next.
Going into match 5, we're tied up 5 balls apiece. Yep, and Lysa's definitely in, so I'll make that an official thing then.
Yep. If y'all have any ideas, or if you want Atticus to figure out as far as entrance and all that, and victory and all that,
Yeah,
let 'em
if
know.
you guys have anything specific you want LD for the trio's entrance, let me know. I can take care of the name and theme song, no problem.
Yep. But next, Deadly
Tables,
Sin.
ladders, and chairs. This match worth 5 points. We're tied at 5 balls apiece.
This would be an additional 5 points in order to take the lead. Lita already sending a ladder into the ring, and now Lilith exits in order to get her own ladder. Lita trying to make quick work of this matchup to get those 5 points, gets knocked off the ladder.
Lita probably realizing she can't play around with fucking Lilith at this point.
And she just got her face stomped into that
I
damn ladder.
she expected to fall that last match inside Hell in a Cell. Now, what was a huge lead for Lita seemingly disappearing in the blink of an eye.
Uh,
Spinning roundhouse kick to the head knocks Lita down. Lilith going up top.
and there we go. Now she reached her. Got her up that ladder. Backstabber on the ladder, but yeah, Lilith's back is the one that hit that damn ladder. Not that I'm complaining.
I am. Should have been her head.
Well, it was kind of like her back and the back of her head that hit the ladder as she was doing that damn backstabber to Lita. A little too far, a little bit too far away, trying to do that coffin drop. Just going to dropping the elbows onto the chest. And Lita is not waiting around for Lilith to get back into the ring, trying to get to the top. Gets yanked off that ladder. Into the ropes. Slammed onto her back.
By Lilith. Lita rolling to the outside. Gets back in after catching a breather.
I can tell. I noticed that with Lita's attempts up that ladder, has that sense of urgency.
Super kick to the head.
Lilith now pulling out one of the tables underneath the ring. She's setting it up on the outside, but yeah, that isn't going to be what wins her the match. And Lita's, again, consistently making attempts to up to the top of the ladder to get that briefcase.
Knee to the gut, series of strikes. Upwards knee strike to the face.
Already well aware that this is not one of those type of matchups you want to dick around.
Lita now repeated stomps to the back, driving the face of Lilith repeatedly into the mat. Springboard lands herself down on top of Lilith now.
Up, sees Lilith weeble wobbling, getting a little woozy, and again making another attempt at the top of the ladder. Lilith able to snap out of it.
Lilith tiger suplex takes Lita down.
Now Lilith going to the top.
Lita back up to her feet, catches Lilith trying to reach for that briefcase, knocks her down off the ladder. Goes out to the ring apron, tries that caveat kick, but
It didn't work, but she did get her with that discus shot to the face. Now again, making that attempt to get down the briefcase.
Lilith able to recover and catch Lita before she gets the attempt to pull it down. Now trying to pull Lita off the ladder.
Now, maybe she was possibly thinking of doing something off the top of that ladder, but yeah, Lilith didn't give her the chance, knocked it over.
Diving neck breaker takes Lita down, back up to her feet though, catches her from behind before she can set up the ladder. Springboard.
Missing, giving Lilith the opportunity to do some damage.
Lita sent it to the corner,
Busted
it open. Face first off the top turnbuckle goes Lilith. Lita setting up a ladder. Lilith rolls to the outside. Lita going to the outside looking for something.
Lita, do you want to get back in there and stop her? Would be nice.
Back into the ring, Lita goes. Lilith grabs a hold of the briefcase, unable to pull it down. Lilith gets brought down. Rolls to the outside.
Not making an attempt to go up to the top of the ladder just again. Deciding to do some extra damage on Lilith.
Lilith sent into the steel steps. Lita back up onto the ring apron, goes to the top turnbuckle. Diving elbow drop to the back. Lita rolling into the ring.
Goes up to the top. Can she get that briefcase down?
Lilith trying to get into the ring to stop Lita before she pulls down the briefcase.
And that is it.
Lita taking the lead, winning this match. She's up 10 falls to 5. If she wins the next match, she will win the points overall, regardless if
how many points Lilith ends up having by the end of all 7 deadly sins.
match number 6 coming up. Lita up 10 to 5 going into it. If she wins, she will win the overall amount of points. Paul Utaker, Angelita Matthews versus Trigon and Lilith.
I highly doubt that Trigon was roped into this willingly. Because I don't think Lilith is that charming. Coming out first, that's 6'10", weighing 320 pounds. From the outer circles of hell, the air to darkness, all you take.
That's when I dig deep. 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 I dig deep and no, you can't teach it. I'm putting in the work where y'all dreaming. I'm scheming, I'm bleeding. Can't count me out if I'm breathing. Not afraid to lose it all. I don't give up, I give it all. Won't let the work be in vain.
For what I hear, Trigon's supposed to be a big ass.
When I'm up against the ropes, when I'm down without a hope.
From what I heard, yeah.
On my feet, that's when I dig deep. That's when I dig deep. When I've had all I can take. When I'm just about to break. And when no one else believes. That's when I dig deep. That's when I dig deep. I said checkmate, you don't wanna test me. I will go to my toes and my nosebleeds. I said checkmate, you don't wanna test me.
And his tag team partner. Coming back out at 5'7", weighing 150 pounds from Fairfield, Connecticut, the sinister Sheenon, Angelina McEnroe. Charlie's theme too.
Paul and Lita can put this thing away here with a victory. Their opponents.
This is hell.
And they've been this team has been named a certain name that's pretty humorous. Now we see how she got control over Trigon. Using Earn with whatever is in there in order to keep Trigon under control. Lilith and Trigon dubbed the demonic dumbasses. Which isn't wrong. Members of this family that would want to just whoop on Trigon to see how big and bad he really thinks he is. I'm thinking one of them being her son Marcus. Especially after what happened with Arya.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I wonder how another certain big red demonic bitch feels about another.
Evil Shoki. Red skin around here. Damn it, Emma.
Trigon looks a little horny, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Springboard cop and drop by Lilith onto Paul.
I'm sorry, but if the color white was actually the color green, it would be too Christmassy. Some weird Christmas demon. At least AJ and Diamond Sky didn't get any looks from Trigon's part of the bloodline. Yes. Bridging pen by Paul. Unable to get the win on Lilith. Lita working over Trigon. Night Shasa to the face, then the springboard elbows. Knocking him down. She don't give two shits how big you are. She will knock you out. Hell, she has definitely gone up against people bigger than her. And hell, she's trained plenty of times with her brother Paul. So, no doubt. Hey, Arya. You're one of the demonic assholes happen to be in the ring.
The one responsible for causing Andromeda to kill her. So
basically yanking Arya in as a human shield in order to not be the one getting blasted into oblivion.
Scoop slam, cover attempt by Trigon onto Paul.
Emma is saying if Trigon held his breath much longer, he'd turn blue. Lilith with the powerbomb on Lita.
Don't try and make him blush. You wouldn't be able to tell either way.
Yeah, that's just a deep enough red where it's just, yeah. It's like when you, ES with her red skin and you're wondering if how you can tell if she's been busted open or not.
Twist and neck breaker by Paul. Series of strikes by Lita.
Paul with the cover on Trigon.
Kick out. Lita, Riptide, clothesline, cover attempt broken up by Trigon. Paul has Trigon up, Razor's Edge, takes him down, goes in for a cover. Broken up by Lilith. Lilith has a hold of Lita, sends her off the ropes. Paul catching Lilith from behind. Choke slam. Cover. Kick out. Trigon gets caught with that single leg drop kick by Lita. Paul has Lilith up, drops her down onto her head. Lilith eliminated. We're down to Lita and Paul against Trigon.
This is tag team elimination. Trigon, the lone soldier for his team. Now Lilith has no say on this stage of this Seven
Paul
Deadly Sins.
Gets caught with the fist to the top of the head. Brainbuster drops Paul down onto his head. Boot to the face of Lita knocks her down. Cover by Trigon. Kick out. Paul back into the ring. Grabs a hold of Trigon, sends him in off the ropes over to the outside. Cover attempt. Kick out. Submission locked in. Paul, Hell's Gate. Trigon refusing to tap.
The twinning is strong between Lita and Paul as they double team Trigon. Lita going high risk. And Paul had Trigon up, and that, I guess, her going high risk ended up knocking her off, knocking Trigon out.
Kick to the gut on the Lita. Double underhook brainbuster going for a cover on the Lita. Broken up. Paul sent over towards the other end of the ring, running into the ref. Backbreaker into a boot to the face. Hell's Gate submission.
Can he get him to tap this time? He does!
Ball doesn't count on the outside though.
Lita was able to look, I don't know, maybe she just wants to take out Trigon. Who knows?
The fall didn't count though. Superwoman punch. Trigon gets knocked out.
As of now, Lita is ahead at 16 points in these 7 deadly sins.
Lilith can't win the shit.
Yet all stages have to be contested, regardless.
So we'll just get into this match. Let Lita finish beating Lilith's ass, and then we'll
Move on to our title matches.
Although in the grand scheme of things, I highly doubt Lilith really cares whether or not she came out victorious against Lita here tonight, because her goals going on right now have more to do with shit outside of Lita and Paul's control.
Pretty much, she doesn't give a shit as far as these two.
She knows who can. She knows who can kill her. That's
Liliana. She already knows that they can beat her down all they want, but yeah, they can't really do much to really destroy her.
whatever wounds Lilith suffers here tonight from Lita surely will end up healing in no time.
Yep. I moved what was from yesterday's gauntlet to the Supper Night 2, just in case we do decide to do that tonight.
I'm just gonna do the 2 title matches and probably just
Call it.
save the gauntlet for next show. Only been on an hour though, so. But I didn't expect this night to be as long as the first one. Last one went over 4 hours.
Yeah, part of that is because of us trying to do any fixes that didn't exactly come to fruition.
Plus, with the gauntlet, I kind of want to set it up off screen so I can.
Be able to still surprise as far as who comes out when and all that.
Yeah, because I'm not going to set it how we had it. I'm just going to have us re-roll the number 1 and 2 just to.
All right, because I still have whom we were placing them in that Google document.
Because instead of doing Austin and Colton like we were going to do, re-roll it so we can have a new surprise 1 and 2 when we do this shit
All right,
next Tuesday.
all right.
Of course, as I said, winner of that gauntlet will join the winner of the second gauntlet and the overall win-loss record holder going into the pay-per-view in a fatal four-way match against the champion, whoever walks out tonight.
Yep. So those two gauntlets were deciding who was going to get be a part of that title picture at the next pay-per-view in May. AJ has already solidified his spot in that world title match for May's pay-per-view. We just need the winner of the second gauntlet in order to determine who else will be joining him other than the champion.
And the
Win-loss record holder.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And tonight's after everything from tonight's pay-per-view, that's gonna be a restart in this cycle of win-loss record for CRW, leading up to May's pay-per-view.
Yep, everybody will start off at 0 points on Tuesday.
Yep. So don't need to plug the points in for the pay-per-view, or
No, don't need to, because
just restart. I'll restart
pay-per-view
them.
has nothing to do with points or win-losses. It's just stand alone.
It's just a culmination of everything.
Yeah.
So just restart everything on Tuesday. Got it.
Cut off the points on the last week going into the pay-per-view, and then restart them after the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view has nothing to do with points.
All right. Yes, Zenon, you are growing up.
Oh no, no he's not, he's shrinking, he's disappearing, oh god, no, he's gone.
Sponge. Yeah, you're gonna...
Honey, I shrunk the kids.
If you use a laser on either of the triplets... Damn. Someone ESMW called wrestling.
Welcome in.
Thank you for showing up for night 2 of Chaos Regional Wrestling's pay-per-view Nightfall. We are in the final matchup for our series of the 7 deadly sins, going back and forth between Angelina Matthews and Lilith. Lilith has basically made the points unreachable. But she deemed all 7 deadly sins to be contested.
Lita taking this matchup 16 points, regardless if Lilith wins here and gains the 7 from this match. The final will only be 16-12 in favor of Angelina Matthews.
What's up, Sarge?
James Sarge, welcome in. We're on the 7th of our 7 Deadly Sins matches between Angelina Matthews and Lilith. After this, we will have our Kingdom of Chaos Championship match between Shulky and AJ Cool Kid, followed by our Chaos Regional Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship match. Last night, Marcus Corbin, Olivia Takeshi, Leon Young, and Kasara Utaker victorious in their War Games match against the House of Ruins. Jose Blanco, Karai, Iolana Kalai, and Jacob Baker earned themselves the opportunity to go into that world title match. Kelly, holding the win-loss record for most wins here in this season, earning herself the 5th spot, will take on Tombra Tagaya in a 6-way elimination match after coming up here in a couple matches.
Emma, basically, my hope is that it just takes a while before the triplets awakening happens.
It will.
Because I already know eventually their awakening is gonna happen. I just hope it doesn't happen for a while. I was just basically talking about a damn laser because I've seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yes, babe, because God forbid time works normally and kids grow up like they're supposed to. If you had it your way, you would just keep them little the whole time and...
No, I'm not gonna do it like the youngin with the youngins. No.
Oh, I know you, babe. You say this now, but like I said, if you had the choice to have your little girl Andromeda back and Ezra back, you would not hesitate to fucking get them back just so you could hold them like that again.
Well,
every time they grow up, you're like, no, I don't want them.
Oh, well, Lilith managed to get the win on this one, but it don't mean shit. She didn't win this official.
I would call this a moral victory for Lilith, but I am not exactly sure that she has morals to begin with. So
I highly doubt she ever had any fucking morals.
We'll just call this a victory.
Basically, vindication for vengeance for the family on behalf of Angelina Matthews.
The final of that contest. 16-12 in favor of Angelina Matthews.
Well, if we want to add on the 7 deadly, yeah. Okay, now I understand.
Shulky versus AJ Cool Kid. Extreme Rules, 2 out of 3 falls. Pin sub, falls count anywhere for the Chaos Regional Wrestling Kingdom of Chaos Championship.
Hardy har, Emma. Awakening? I thought the triplets already does that. I'm talking about as far as magical, supernatural awakening, silly.
Them getting their powers.
Kind of like how Andromeda and Ezra got big at the age they were at the time. When you have certain come from a certain supernatural ability when born, eventually that's how time goes as far as growing up.
Making their way to the ring first.
Coming out at 6'7", weighing 230 pounds, from out of this world, Shulky. Winning that triple threat the night 1 in order to solidify her spot for the Kingdom of Chaos Championship matchup. And you never know, she is, as Clinton would call her, the Daedric Prince of Lurking. So, either that or she'll end up just checking out the replay of her match. And now her opponents. Coming out at 5'4", weighing 219 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, he is the reigning and defending Kingdom of Chaos champion, AJ.
Now I'm chasing ghosts again. We built a home from shattered glass and danced as it caved in. The walls turned slow to dust and sand. I gave you all I had left. You struck the match inside my chest and called it innocence. Tell me, was it worth it to watch me fall apart inside? Tell me, was it worth it to see me fade and call it fine? Tell me, was it worth it? You left me buried but alive. Tell me, was it worth it just to see me?
I will be, I have my wireless headset in order to assist Atticus with this matchup. I'm just headed to the back since I'm in the main event. AJ had some, let's just say, concerns when it was shown that Shoki happened to be in that triple threat for a possible opponent the other day.
AJ doesn't want to get needed.
Pretty much.
Shoki wants to eat AJ. We have a conundrum here.
Yeah. Season's eatings, AJ. Sorry. He's been around the family long enough to know how Shoki can and ES can yeet people and send a bus flying.
And there's a reason why I made 2 arenas for the show instead of 1. One of them haven't decided which is going to be converted into a show. That way I can have different shows instead of mass destruction all the time.
Okay.
Probably give the arena a different name though.
AJ already has Shoki in a submission, was unable to get that first fall. This is pin sub, 2 out of 3 falls.
AJ, distract her with the Dr. Pepper. Hey, what's her name?
God damn it. Well, we already know she loves Dr. Pepper. You give her enough cases that to hold her over for a while. Might quell some of the Hulk rage. As AJ with the cover, kick out at 1.
Spinning roundhouse kick to the top of the head. Going for a cover. Kick out.
And I'm one of those people who have been in a damn match with Shoki and have been yeeted. So yeah, I know how it feels.
Shoki, a former Chaos Regional Wrestling Intercontinental Champion back in 2K19, that title now dubbed, well, turned into what was the Reaper's Wrath Championship. Broken, of course, by Andromeda U-Taker. Now the Broken Crown Championship held by one Damian Shelley. Long history with that belt. Originally the Chaos Regional Wrestling Intercontinental Championship, first won by Shoki here in 2K19. That was before it got converted into a step-up ladder type of title.
Yep, the Reaper's Wrath, was won by Jose, taken won by Damian Shelley the other day as he was also defending his Broken Crown Championship, which was created from the broken pieces of the Reaper's Wrath Championship. So it was created as a separate type of hardcore step-up championship, and I believe the Reaper's Wrath is now dubbed the Dead Jewel Championship.
The Reaper's Wrath Championship, when it first debuted, was contested in 4-way elimination matches all the time. Now it's basically just whatever the fuck the opponent chooses for the stipulation.
Yep. 2 count.
That's the difference between the Reaper's Wrath and the Dead Jewel. Dead Jewel, they both are essentially the same thing, step-up titles. Dead Jewel title, the champ gets to choose the stipulation. The other one, the challenger chooses the stipulation.
So, Reaper's Wrath, basically challengers actually get a say, but
no,
now
Reaper's Wrath is the Dead Jewel Championship now. The Reaper's Wrath Championship no longer exists because Andromeda broke it. The Broken Crown Championship is the new one. The Dead Jewel title is what the Reaper's Wrath title
evolved to.
Yes, it went from the Intercontinental title to the Reaper's Wrath title, ended up getting broken by being smashed over Jose's head by Andromeda U-Taker, and those pieces were converted into the Broken Crown Championship, and the new title that was brought in to replace the Reaper's Wrath was the Dead Jewel title. Dead Jewel title, the champion gets to decide the stipulations. The other one, the challenger does. Either way, you defend them 7 times, you get a world title shot.
Okay, so
of course, Damian Shelley naming Matty Sabin as his first opponent to defend that Dead Jewel title against will decide the stipulation for that match. First person to challenge Shelley for that other title, they will decide the stipulation for that match.
I thought he was going to try and give Maddie the Broken Crown.
No, babe, listen. I just said Damian is facing Maddie for the Dead Jewel title. Damian gets to choose the stipulation for that match. The other title that he holds, the first person to challenge him for that title will choose the stipulation for that match.
Okay.
I swear. I know you got the triplets running around causing a bunch of shit in your ears being loud, but go put them in timeout so you can hear better. AJ currently up 1-0 here in this match against Shulky. Cover attempt by Shulky. Kick out at 2 by AJ. Aww. Shulky's giving him a hug. AJ's giving Shulky a pat on the back in the process. We're all tied up 1 falls apiece. AJ victorious in this matchup, retaining the King of Chaos Championship. Moving into our main event of the night. Tomer Tagaya defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Olivia Casara, Leon Kelly, and Marcus.
Coming out at 5'8", weighing 140 pounds from Los Angeles, California, Olivia Takeshi.
Almost all my life they told me that I couldn't. Dreaming every night they told me that I shouldn't. Told me that I should've quit, that I'll never finish it, that I'll never reach the top. And no
Coming out at 5'6", weighing 130 pounds from the outer circle of hell. Sorry you take her.
Everything I had to say, now they wanna shut me up, shut me in, shut me out. Yeah, I'd be mad too if someone made me shut my mouth, but it's different when you never had a voice, when no one ever listened, so you never had a choice, never had a path, only people in your way, never had a mask or a reason to be fake. All you had was you and a reason to succeed. All you had to do was keep believing in the dream. All you ever knew was being weak and on your knees, but you're only gonna lose if you don't learn from your defeats. Yeah, gotta make the world know my name. I've got my head in the clouds, my feet on the ground. Yeah, I'm standing out and I am not afraid. With my head in
Next.
All my life I've been told the same old. Don't step out, don't test them all. We know you're Kanye, we know you so much better than you know yourself. See the ones that won't engage me, are the same trying to cage me. But I can't sit still or I won't be tamed when the lights go out. But I know you
Coming out at 5'11", weighing 195 pounds from Chicago, Illinois, Leon Young.
smell like dogs who walk to a death. I will dance with the devil till there's no song.
I'm kind of glad Leon and them won because this whole situation of the night could be a lot more hectic if the house was in this match.
What I've become.
Probably.
I'm not the same beast, no. I'll leave a scar on all I touch. You think you know me now? Is it better than I know myself? I know it hurts like hell, admitting just how you've missed your race. You don't know me, you cannot hold me. The path I'm on, no fit the old me. I bear my soul as I keep evolving, and I chase these taste for blood. Still a real young, no see no gold. Trust no fool, and you won't get sold. Never fear the dark, no, it just became. And when the lights go dead, you better pray and save God. 'Cause it's been a lifetime, so box with death. And we'll dance with the devil till there's no songs left. I try to keep it cool and not let this hate win. I feel
Coming out at 6 foot even weighing 240 pounds from Osaka, Japan, the Wolf Knight of Osaka, Tomura Tagaya. Reigning and defending world heavyweight champion in this matchup.
Homura winning this championship at our last pay-per-view.
Feel your face, yeah. Inject you with your poison. Submitting to the voice that's in my head. I wanna feel your close, yeah. Spun a web with your delusion. I'm caught under your influence again. Feel. Take me and tell me I'm forever. Let me play. If it's my life you want it, I'm consumed by your lust. You're in my bones and my blood. Lost myself to the point of your dizzy.
Le De Vito technique.
Coming out to the ring next. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, she is the owner and proprietor of Lovely Wrestling here on YouTube. My lovely wife, the Pagan Powerhouse, Crushing Kelly Black.
They want me to act like them. They want me to look like them. They want me to think like them. Better to just blend in, but I won't fall in line.
Coming out last at 7 foot even weighing 350 pounds from the Flaming Fire Moon Pack, Marcus Corbin. I'll be right back to me, so awesome.
Assimilated in a world infected. Am I the only one who's disconnected? I tried to play along, but they don't care at all. I'm just a number with a name who's cracking. And so at least one comes of it. I know the
Good choice, Aria. Aria wanting to take between family members, of course, going with the classic. That went for the win. Starting us off, we got Marcus and Tomura, Leon and Olivia, and Kasara and Kelly. Tomura sends Marcus over the top rope, turns his attention over to Kasara. Kick to the gut, DDT. Hey, Iffy. Hey, AJ. Welcome in. AJ, Trigon and Lilith had their match earlier against Paul and Lita. Lita coming out victorious in the 7 Deadly Sins matchups with a total of 16 points to 12. And I assume AJ saw his match against Shulky, hence why he's apologizing to ES. Right now we are on our main event of the night. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Tomura Tagaya defending against the other 5 competitors you see here on your screen. The gauntlet, of course, will be contested on Tuesday as part of Mass Destruction. Would go longer here today, but considering went 4 hours yesterday, did Kelly show the day before that and win again today, so... Tomura brings Olivia back up to her feet. Marcus sent towards the barricade. Olivia sent into the steel post. Sorry, Shulky was going off on Teams about something. Gave me a giggle. Tomura trying to catch Marcus, knocks that sledgehammer out of his hand. Neckbreaker takes him down. Olivia brings Marcus back to his feet. Kelly sent face first onto the ring apron by Tomura. Tomura caught into a brainbuster by Marcus. Cover. Kick out. Bit of sliced bread by Kasara onto Tomura, going for a cover. Tomura has been eliminated. We will have a new world champion here tonight. Either Leon, Kasara, Olivia, Marcus, or Kelly will walk out with the gold. Powerbomb onto Olivia. Knee strike to the face takes her down. Marcus sent towards the barricade by Kelly. We got Leon and Kasara going at it. Those two know each other really well. Intergender tag team partners as well as dating each other currently. Big boot to the face by Leon, goes for a cover onto Marcus. Kick out. Tomura got eliminated.
New champion.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Iffy.
Death Embrace submission onto Marcus. Marcus tapping out. Kelly, Leon, Casara, or Olivia will walk out with the gold here tonight. Roll up by Leon. Reversal by Casara. Casara gets sent towards the other end of the ring by Leon. Kelly drags Leon down to his feet. Diving cross body takes Kelly down. Kelly catching Leon from behind, knocking him down, turns her attention to Olivia, spinning back fist to the face. Chop to the chest of Kelly. Kelly sent towards the steel steps. Drop kick to the back by Casara onto Leon, goes for a cover. Death's Embrace locked in. Olivia fighting out of it. Casara sent towards the steel steps. Olivia kick to the gut of Leon. Drives him down, goes in for a cover. Kick out. Kelly cover onto Casara. Kick out at 1. What's going on, Storm?
Hey, Matt.
Leon Young eliminated. Either Kelly, Casara, or Olivia will walk out the world champion here tonight. Olivia bringing Kelly back up to her feet. Olivia, of course, the newest member of the roster here among the three of them, just recently joining last month, getting herself this opportunity alongside her teammates in that War Games match, now looking to make the most of it. Kick out at 2 after that silver bullet. Diving crossbody by Casara takes Kelly down. Kelly trying to throw the light tube at Casara's head. Olivia has a hold of Casara now, throws her into the steel steps. Kelly sends Olivia into the ring post. Casara back into the ring. Double stomps to the chest of Olivia by Kelly. Gets caught from behind by Casara. Casara, quit taunting. Submission locked in. Kelly lets Casara out of it. Gets caught with the super kick to the face by Olivia. Series of strikes. Knocks Olivia into the barricade. Light tube misses. Kelly taken down with that shot to the face. Olivia sends Casara into the steel post. Casara caught into a roll-up. Kick out. Boston Crab single leg locked in right now. Kelly fighting out of it. Olivia catches the punch from Casara. Headbutt takes her down. That angle slam like maneuver catching Kelly, knocking her down, only affording Olivia a 2 count though. Casara back up to her feet, grabs a hold of Olivia, sends her towards the other end of the ring, brings Kelly back up. Kick to the gut. Drives her head first into the mat, goes for a cover.
Kick out at 2. Kelly refusing to stay down. Kelly, of course, don't think she's ever won a title here in my company, have you?
Nope.
DDT onto Kasara by Olivia. Kelly runs into Olivia. Grabs a hold of her, sends her towards the barricade. Kasara back up to her feet. Goes underneath the ring looking for another weapon. Grabs a mannequin arm. Flippy shit powerbomb. Double team suplex onto Kelly. Olivia sent over towards the other end of the ring. Don't know what both ladies were going for there. Kelly back up to her feet, going along the side of the ring while Olivia and Kasara continue to fight on the outside over there. Submission locked in by Olivia. Kasara refusing to tap out. Kelly trying to throw that light tube like it was a goddamn spear or something. Kasara sent back into the ring. Olivia back up to her feet. Kelly back into the ring. Springboard coffin drop to the back of Kasara. Gets cracked with that light tube over the head, going for a cover. Kick out. Off the ropes. Kelly catches Olivia from behind with that curb stomp. Alabama slam by Kasara. Kasara up top. Elbow drop connects. Kasara again going up top. Olivia pulling Kelly out of harm's way before Kasara could land that elbow drop there. Now catching Kasara with a series of short arm clotheslines. Olivia has Kasara lined up, kick to the gut. Going into that angle slam like maneuver. Cover attempt. Kasara kicking out at 2. Kick to the gut by Kelly. Lifts her into a powerbomb. Lung blower on the way down, driving the knees into the back of Olivia. Now brings her up. Silver bullet connects, goes for a cover. Olivia has been eliminated. We're down to Kasara and Kelly. One of these two will walk out world champion. Double knees to the face by Kasara. Goes up top. That diving elbow to the chest connects. Cover by Kasara. And that's it. Kasara, you take her victorious here. Your new World Heavyweight Champion. Also, during that last count, the ref was slapping Kasara's head. So, Kasara, you have my permission to go kill that ref. Nice try, babe.
Is what it is.
Kasara, you take her. The new Chaos Regional Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion will meet the winner of the gauntlet from yesterday and the gauntlet from Tuesday's Mass Destruction show, along with the new number one contender to be determined via win-loss records.
Oh, are you fucking serious? Oh, fuck no.
Kasara Utaker targeted by the House of Ruin. As the show goes off the air, members of the locker room running out to try and help her and fight off members of the house. We're gonna go backstage to see what's going on.
Jose, you done fucked up. Again. It's not enough to just try to go for a title. You gotta have someone, a member of the family, get fucked over again. This is the second time Kasara has been attacked by a member of your house.
Kasara left laying down on the stage. Leon Young, of course, by her side, trying to help her out. Members of the roster driving the members of the house away from Kasara into the backstage area.
Oh, you motherfucker. It was Jose under the goddamn mask. Claiming the damn title. Jose, you... It's official. You a dead man walking. You just fucked with Kasara again.
Killian Utaker, Mrs. Utaker, coming to the aid of Kasara, trying to help drive them off. Matt Thunder, alongside his tag team partner, Jose Blanco. Kyle Kasara won the World Heavyweight Championship, and Jose and the house targeted her due to the fact that she was the new champion. Leon and them ended up winning that War Games match to earn the chance tonight. Kasara, yes, I said, is being checked on by Leon, of course. Members of the roster driving the house away from her after the attack went down. Back to the backstage area, Killian and Mrs. Utaker now dealing with Jose and Matt Thunder while Leon is at ringside.
Jose, motherfucker, that title was never your prize. You lost the chance at it yesterday. And this is what you do just because you're in a pissy mood over your failure? Your house's failure? Yeah.
I told you what was going to happen, Jose, should you end up targeting anybody after all the bullshit you caused. But then again,
you don't listen. You're blinded by your pissy rage, all because you didn't get what you want, but it's your own damn fault you didn't. Hell, Azriel has basically had to use his own abilities to make sure you didn't leave the damn building with the fucking title.
So, Jose, since you want to play games with me and act like what I say doesn't fucking matter, For the next month and a half, no one from the House of Ruin will be awarded points for their wins or losses. Basically, you'll be wrestling for nothing, for free, just because I fucking tell you to. You won't be allotted anything because of your victories.
Oh, and by the way, Jose, you roped Emma in this by making her a part of the House of Ruin?
Because while I could suspend you and not give you matches, I highly doubt that Miss Utake, Kasara, or anybody from the family would very much appreciate me taking away their opportunity to kick your fucking ass.
Yeah, and Emma happens to be named in name a member of the House of Ruin. So you pretty much fucked her over too.
Of course, Emma already holds a title, so.
You're lucky she was able to be a part of that trios match the other day in representation of the Gorgon sisters and helping retain said titles for the Gorgon sisters.
Because, yes, I did say that if you attacked anybody, I would suspend you, and I have every intention on doing that. Eventually. But, given the situation and knowing how the U-Taker family works and knowing the fact that I can just tell over at ringside that Leon is desperately wanting to fucking kick your ass over what the hell, and the house's ass over what the hell you just did, I know better than to take away that opportunity from you.
So yeah, you're still gonna be put to work, but you ain't gonna earn shit
However,
for it.
Jose, I am not going to take away this from you, given the fact that you have rightfully earned the title before and the stipulations of the title are clear as day. So, in 2 weeks, you, Jose Blanco, will get your opportunity to get back the title you lost against Damian Shelley last night. You want your world title opportunity, you know your path to it. Because right now, your other path, being able to get points for you or the house because of what you just did, has pretty much gone out the window for the next month and a half.
And Azio was thinking of another idea, according to the live chat. But yeah, Jose, you're too blinded by your own rage and ambition.
Leon, if you can hear me, please give me an update on Kasara, how she's doing right now.
No, I have a better idea. He gets his rematch. But if he loses that rematch, me versus him, 30-minute, anything goes Ironman match. He loses that match, instead of him in the house getting no points for a month and a half, they get no title shots for a month. 30 days, if he loses, the entire house gets no title shot.
One problem with that, my next bout of title shots isn't going to be for the next 3 months, so no one's getting title shots for the
Okay.
month and a half other
Well
than
then,
two fucking
well
months.
then, after that 3 months, once the title matches resume, the house cannot go for a title for 30 days.
Nope, I'm just sticking it with the no points for the house for the month and a half.
Or no, make it even better. Since you said you're not doing title shots and they can't technically earn title shots for 3 months, get a title shot for 3 months. For the 3 months until the title matches resume, they get no points.
I said they can't, James. I've already, like I said, month and a half, no points.
See, here's the thing, since Jose's the one that made the decision, I would have penalized the rest of them for his actions. I would make it.
Oh no,
They can,
oh no,
but
I'm
he
not
can't.
punishing all of them. Yeah,
That's real. That's real.
I'm not punishing all of them. Here's the thing.
See what
I
he's
know-
trying to say in the freaking live chat?
I know where Emma stands on her feelings regarding the house and what they're doing.
Because I don't know if he's saying that
Nope.
in order to him. or
That's
you.
not my decision to make, Jose. You say if you win, you get a shot at the world title. That's not my decision to make. That would be Atticus's decision,
Nope.
not mine.
Jose, the only way you're getting a shot at the world title now is if you win your belt back from Damian Shelley in 2 weeks and defend it the 7 times needed to earn your shot.
And now Emma is basically at her last straw with you. She ain't bringing the damn trios titles to the house. You don't get a say in that. Because she won those titles with LD and Lissa.
And while, yes, she may not be by blood my daughter, but she considers me her second father. So if she wants to leave the house and not deal with your bullshit,
She has every right to.
she can. You touch my daughter, you deal with me, and you are done.
That's the thing. Out of character, I can't have anybody leaving the house. I need y'all sticking together for Stable Wars.
Well, as far as faction wars, but I'm saying as far as anything she does, is pretty much no. She can stay with the house, but he has no say on what she does.
Oh, that's the thing. Like I said just a little bit ago, I know where Emma stands on the whole thing with what the house is doing. Emma is not part of this equation. She will not be getting punished.
And he tries to do anything to my daughter or any of the other members of the house, they're done. I will end them permanently.
So this goes.
Right now, the only three getting punished, or two getting punished, due to the fact that they are the two who initiated the attacks tonight, are fucking Matt Thunder and Jose Blanco. And Matt Thunder taking down Tiny, leaving the house standing tall here tonight despite everything else that has been decided. U-Takers, member of the roster, fellow family members and friend, driving Jose and Matt Thunder away as the show goes off the air. I have been the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black. We will continue what's going on here on Tuesday. As I said, Jose, you will get your match against Damian Shelley in 2 weeks. Next Tuesday.
Hang on. And no, I'm not saying this to fucking try and screw anybody over, but to guarantee that that match is fought fairly, that match will have a special referee, and that special referee is me.
Nope, not happening. Just to make sure that it is fought fairly and no one gets involved, that match will be contested inside of a steel cage.
Okay, then I'm making this rule. Anybody gets involved, if he loses, anybody tries to get interfered to attack after the match, they're suspended. Until title match is resumed.
That's the next step.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if they're suspended, it's gonna be 90 fucking days.
In character days.
In character days, yes.
Yeah.
90 days until title match is resumed.
Yeah, let's not go overboard here.
I'm not saying out of character. I'm saying in character, they're suspended for 3 months until you start doing title matches again.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. Kasara U-Taker, World Heavyweight Champion, congratulations to you. I hope everything is going all right with you and Leon. Leon, if you could please give me an update on how Kasara is doing, that would be greatly appreciated.
Oh.
Jose?
Leon has something to say. He mentioned Azriel in the live chat. He's like, Azriel, hold on.
Go for it, Leon.
What do you
Say
guys-
what you gotta say?
What do you guys say, Leon? Your floor is yours. He's probably.
And I'm calling it now since technically, by your rules, I can't touch Jose. I want Matt Thunder next show, 60-minute Iron Man match.
I will not do 60.
They give me 30-minute Iron Man match
30. We
in
can
the
do 30.
deathmatch arena. Anything goes.
If it weren't for the fact that I had a 30-man gauntlet to do, I might do 60. But considering I
Then
have
give
to
me.
do that,
Then I want
do the
Matt
30.
Thunder in a 30-minute anything goes Iron Man match.
30th match.
The
we
only
can do
way
it.
to win is by submission.
Hold on. Leon base is stating if anyone is getting this punk ass so-called masochist, The honor belongs to
Leon,
him.
That's fine, Leon. You can have Jose.
Leon Young, you will face
Leon, you got Jose.
Let him-
I can't touch Jose by Atticus rules. So Jose's all yours.
Let him. Let me
Leon
finish.
Young, if you want Jose, you will get him. I will make that match happen on Tuesday.
I want Matt Thunder 30-minute Iron Man match.
Oh no,
anything
no,
goes.
no, 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 Jose! You don't run shit in CRW. You do not determine whether Leon gets you or not.
Yeah,
Jose Blanco,
you don't run things here, Jose.
You don't cut the checks, so you don't decide whether it's Jose or you or
it's
Jose.
either you take the. It's either you fight the match, Jose, or you're gone.
No, because here's the thing.
Okay, how about this? He wants his title shot. He doesn't fight Leon. His title shot is gone.
No, I'm not doing that either. Because here's the thing. Jose, you can either fight Leon one-on-one, or you can fight Leon.
Me and Atticus 3-on-1. How about that?
Well, not me, but you would.
Well,
he
me,
hasn't gone into
Leon,
me.
and Killian 3-on-1.
Yeah. So, you can take the one-on-one match against Leon, make your life a little bit easier, or you can go into a 3-on-1 handicap against Azrael, Killian, and Leon.
Against her, the love of her life, her twin brother, and her uncle in all but blood.
Keep talking. Choose
Take
your
your-
words carefully, Jose.
Choose
What do
your
you
words
want?
carefully, because it's either you give Azrael a decision before Tuesday, Atticus a decision before Tuesday, or the decision will be made for you.
Because you don't. This ain't your company.
You
are
have
not the
until
boss around
you
here.
have until no, technically since the show is Tuesday, you have until Monday night to give Atticus your decision, or if you don't give him the decision before he starts setting up the show Tuesday, that decision will no longer be yours.
Violet, I know that you're wanting to get your hands on Jose, but that's gonna have to wait until certain
Violet,
things happen.
you're
and done.
gonna wait.
You gotta wait until, because I already know you're thinking, because I know at some point you were talking about wanting to do 7 stages of hell.
I know. I know where I'm giving her 7 deadly sins, 7 stages of hell matches. I just have to talk to her uncle AJ about it, because me and him are having that joint crossover show with Trigon.
But yeah,
and all that
like I
shit,
said,
so-
he has, since your next show is Tuesday, he has until tomorrow night, which is Monday, until midnight tomorrow to give you his decision, or the decision will be made for him. And he won't like the
regardless
decision.
of what he decides, Leon, you will get a one-on-one match against Jose here coming up in the future. However, if Jose decides to go all off the rails again and not go with the match, he knows his fate. It can be either you in a one-on-one, or it can be him versus Killian, Azrael, and
You.
yourself.
And AJ's trying to wrangle Violet in the live chat right now.
Emma, as I said, given the fact that you have not really done anything to initiate any attacks and have constantly said that you do not approve of Jose's actions, you will not be getting punished in this. So, again, before we go off the air, to recap, Jose, Matt Thunder, neither one of them will get points for the next month and a half. Jose will face Damian Shelley in 2 weeks inside of a...
Hang on. Since I know
Hasn't finished.
since I know he's going to try and use Jacob Baker, that no point is going to apply to Jacob Baker as well.
What?
Nope.
Because I know he'll try and use that loophole of you just said him and Matt Thunder and use Jacob Baker
Regardless
to
if
do
he
it.
tries to do it, it has not happened yet. Until it does,
Well, if Jacob Baker does any of the same shit, this is going to apply to him.
anybody else who does the same shit will get the same punishment out of the house.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. Like I said, Jose, you will face Shelly in 2 weeks inside of a steel cage for your opportunity to get the belt you lost last night back. Anyway, I have been the Chaos
Hang
Reaper
on.
Atticus
Hang on.
Black.
Just to make sure no one can interfere, that cage match will be a no escape cage. The only way to win is pinfall or submission.
Motherfucker, you know I don't do cage matches any other way anyway.
Yes, but you usually add knockout in. I'm tossing the knockout will not be a factor of a way to win. He has to win by pinfall or submission 2 out of 3 falls.
I will let you know what the stipulations end up being for that in 2 weeks. Anyway, I have been the Chaos Reaper Atticus Black, alongside me Crushing Kelly Black, Asriel saying hi for a minute.
I came in to deal with a fucking dumbass who, as a certain someone OOC Wrestling said, is getting too big for their britches and needs to be humbled.
We will see you all Tuesday for more mass destruction. Kelly will be live tomorrow for Blood Moon Wrestling Federation. Good night, everybody.